And to conclude this trio of car formers, Drifter. Today on Guerrilla Reviews. Drifter, unlike his cohort's accelerator and valve charger, well, he's taking more after the valve charger in that he seems more of a classic soft top car. But I seem to remember seeing a car similar to this that James Dean drove, to his detriment. But, well, we won't get into that. We do see as a very nice blue color here. Now, if I do this correctly, there should be, yes, actual something resembling weapons with Drifter here. So, that's a thing, if that excites you. One thing I have noticed is that the knees on Drifter here seem to be a bit more droopy than the other two, but at least he has a different chest and waist piece, so there's something. As much as seems like I'm ragging on this, I'm just bringing it up because that's going to definitely play a factor in your buying decision, so I just have to mention it. Besides, the arms and thighs, they are the same. Now, as for articulation, again, nothing for the chest. We got the spring load gimmick for the head. Hopefully you don't have to bring that up again. That's right, we got mushroom peg and swivel joint for the elbows, and well, there's limited wrist rotation, waist rotation, ball jointed hips, mushroom and swivel for the knees, and feet can tilt forward and backward. So again, a basic suite of articulation, but there is posability here. Now we'll move on to transformation. Yes, there's the button right there. Okay, so let's see. Fold that part in, fold these parts in, and connect. That's good. Same with the other side. There's the slot for it. Fold in that, connect. Make sure that connects together completely. Okay. Do this on camera, that'll be a lot more helpful. Maybe. Just maybe. Okay, there we go. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. Come on. Come on. Give me a minute. Okay, here's the problem. This part here needs to go down in order for that to press inward. And once it's all scrunched together, here we go. Drifter, car mode. Now, as we saw, Drifter here does something a little different, in that the back end is actually the top of the robot mode, while the front end is actually his legs. So, nice that they were actually able to put some variation into the very similar transformation here. Obviously, it all scrunches together the same, but any variation I will take. And yes, the wheels do spin properly, unimpeded, unlike accelerators I found out the hard way. It almost looks like you could look into the engine here. Maybe you can, but yeah, because it would. Look at the. Yeah, okay. You can do something similar to a faux engine reveal here, though. You're definitely going to be seeing an engine, but you can do it. And definitely kind of makes everything come apart when you do that, so you can, it just doesn't recommend. Now the surprising thing is that aside from one, which we won't go into, the Mars Converters line has thus far proven to be a fairly successful line of nondescript transforming robots. They're managed to actually convey the vehicle that they are trying to be, albeit more generically. Their robot modes are at least serviceable, if very similar, and they do deliver some very impressive plastic and there's very little thinness to it. I have yet to see anything actually break on any of my Mars Converters, so obviously I'm doing So they're doing something right. So if you do have the opportunity, do try to find one for a decent price. I know that they are usually available at Walmart. You might also check Ross. Your areas will vary, but they are available, hopefully. Anyway, I'm Deceptiwolf. This has been Mars Converter's Drifter. Gonna remind you all, free your mind, free your toys.